Hello guys, it is Jead, and the new Trophy Titans promo today is going to change a lot. We're talking the pack weight, we're talking the power curve, of course talking the market, and we're of course talking the new content coming to the game. We've got an 89 striker Evo League coming, we've got the full team with the official stats, which gives us a few interesting clues to how the promo is going to play out. And we've got loads more, so let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly, safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money-back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. I hope you all had a fantastic week, and if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter, have a fantastic weekend. We have got a lot to talk about. We made 1 million coins profit after tax on stream the other day, leading into this promo. We got a lot of content, a lot of leaks. We've just got a lot to talk about in general. Now remember, big thing about this, right? It's 2 teams, but this is the last promo before team of the season. The year has flown by. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, the year has absolutely flown by. The fact that team of the season is the next promo is kind of scary, if nothing else. But we, of course, did get new content, and I'm only going to talk about the things I think really matter, because we got a Serie A Player of the Month with Boga, we got a Bundesliga Player of the Month with Undav. Undav has nice play styles. Boga looks okay for Evos. I think you only go and do these cards, really, if you support either of the teams. No one else really does the Player of the Month. However, about 10 minutes ago, we did just get a new Player of the Month, which I'm sure many more people will go and complete just naturally with it being Premier League. We got the new Premier League Player of the Month, Bruno Fernandes, who is a 90 rated with low driven, tiki-taka, 4-star, but he has nice in-game play styles with a passing. To be honest, I think it's going to be a must-avoid SBC for pretty much everyone apart from United fans. No finesse, no tech, no rapid, no quick step. The game is a bit of a meta simulator, but it is what it is, right? We've got to just play into it. But apart from that, we got some more interesting content, with the main thing being this William Gomez SBC. Now, the reason this is so, not hyped, but like is upvoted a nice SBC, it's just the playstyle is quite good, missing a few things, but it's an upgradable card. But the main thing being, 88 rated, he will for Evos with the left wing and right wing position, has 95 pace. He just looks decent, right? Brazilian winger, 4-star, nothing crazy, but Porto probably should do well in the Europa League. They have Nottingham Forest, I believe, in their first game. But the main reason is he's less than 20,000 coins of just being one squad, 84 team of the week. It didn't really raise fodder or team of the weeks at all, really, just one-off player, but I think everyone should go and do this SBC. I don't know about you guys, but I have loads of team of the weeks just lying in the club. The pack weight on them seems a little bit juiced in the past week or two, I think. Maybe that's just me. I've been packing team of the weeks like crazy, especially from like objective packs and stuff. But arguably more interesting, we've now got the UCL Marquee Matchups 1, which came out the other day. We got yesterday the UWCL Marquee Matchups 2. And then we've got the marquee matchups, of course, that came out Thursday like they always do. But it's just a nice collection of tradable packs. We never get tradable packs in this game. You guys know EA try and do everything untradable. Honestly, so many of you guys on less than 100,000 coins or less than 200,000 coins or whatever it is, or even just a chance to go and pack a decent player, I recommend everyone at least goes and does a couple of these marquee matchups of SBCs. Just a chance to pack a tradable Rashford, a tradable Mbappe, a tradable Salah card when you never get a chance to because everything's untradable. Or save it for Trophy Titans, right? You're packed to get a, tradable Ronaldinho, tradable Zidane. Are you going to get one? Probably not, but it is quite nice. Now, was the evolution content we got yesterday much better? I always try and give it a little ranking. It was fine. I don't like these type of Evos, right? We got battle till the end. Now, a 30,000 coin Evo, I think any Evo that's like 20,000 coins to 50,000 coins, maybe not 50, 20 to 40,000 coins is normally shocking because it's like, it's meant to be a high-end Evo, but it's not good enough to warrant being 50 or 75 or 100,000 coins. So EA make it a bit worse. I don't know. That's normally what I feel. The players are not great I can put into this. Might just be my club, but it's a max 88 overall right back that can't play centre back. The amount of SBC or Evos that you can't have a player play centre back is crazy. But just as an example, if we do put this Guerrero Winter Wildcards into it, you'll see the boosts are fine. Like, obviously he's more of a centre mid, but as a right back, the boosts are fine. The play styles are fine. If you didn't know, it gives quick step plus and jockey plus to a player that has like no play styles. The boost is fine, right? I just feel like there's not going to be many people in the game that need this SBC. Maybe there's a chain that works. I've seen a few Savonas going around, Nottingham Forest right back into this, and that's fine. But I just don't think it's that crazy. Now, they do get some nice play styles. They get tiki-taka and intercept and rapid as well. Like, it's fine. Just for me, proper 6 out of 10 Evo that I'm probably not going to be touching unless I have a chain that just happens to fit perfectly into it. So, thankfully, today, coming with Trophy Titans, we have a striker SBC, or not an SBC, but a striker evolution that looks decent. I mean, it's max 89. We'll have to wait and see. I'll show you the boosts in a second when we jump into the leaks. But hopefully that's a better Evo. Friday Evos are normally quite nice. But I know that when we're talking content, most of you guys have been wanting more season SP, and with it being Thursday, we got a lot of season SP. We've got all the, basically the regular weekly SP like coming back in for the Thursday, but we also got a new one as well. So you got the weekly objectives, all the seasonal stuff. The new one is the FUT birthday home kit. Now we've had stuff like this before, I think when Icon Swaps was about, but yeah, you get 250 SP for just playing the game, scoring 3, winning 3 with the kit on, and then you get 500 SP for the bottom one, and you get 1000 SP total. So it gives 2000 SP. It's basically like a pay to get SP thing because it's really easy, right? You can see there if the actual objectives are really easy. So it's basically 2,000 free SP for the season. Now combined with everything else, if you've got the premium pass, especially where you get the free SP, I can't remember what tier, but you get like free SP. You'll be right towards the end of the season if you do this. Now the problem with this is of course how you go and obtain it. So you go in the store and to get the FUT birthday, I think it's the price. People are a little bit pissed off out that the price is too expensive for these bundles. What's weird to me is that they have done it so it's only the home kit you need. So there's a FUT birthday bundle here, which if you're spending 150,000 coins or even 900 FIFA points on this, I think you need to seek a little bit of help. But if you go right down to the bottom, Season 6 Stadium items, you only actually need the home kit. Now, they could do one where you need the away kit in like a future objective, I guess, but 40,000 coins for the home kit. People just don't like paying for a kit to then go and do SP. It just feels like EA trying to push you into the store one more time. I know it's only 40,000 coins, and I'm probably going to buy this kit to go and do the SP because I'm miles behind. I haven't done a lot of the objectives. But that's not why EA do it. EA literally do this to try and get you to spend FIFA points on the game, because if you put FIFA points on, you're not going to put 250 on. You're probably going to put 1,000 on or 2,000 and, open some packs. I guarantee a lot of people will do that. But even if you spend 40,000 coins, just take some coins off the game. And even at that, if you don't think about any of that, it just pushes you into the store. So you might be scrolling past, you see a promo pack, you see something you might want to open. That's why EA do it, right? Essentially, you're just paying for SP. But the way they're doing it is they're getting you into the store, hopefully to spend more FIFA points, hopefully to just spend more money on the game. That is why they do it. I think it's a little bit annoying. But what is also funny, on the featured bundle, I'm sure you guys will have seen, if we go on, I'm not sure, yeah, there you go, the FC Nostalgia bundle, right? You guys, again, if you've been on Twitter or been online at all, everything FIFA Nostalgia went around sort of last week and still going around this week a little bit. So EA thought, how can we profit on that? How can we monetize this FIFA Nostalgia going around? How can we monetize people talking about our game being shite? It's basically what they said, right? They said people are talking about how the old FIFAs were better. How can we make some money off that? And they put an FC Nostalgia bundle out, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's 125,000 coins, or you can go buy the kits individually. And they are nice kits. It's great. There's nothing wrong with it in that sense. It's just funny how EA genuinely saw people talking about how bad the game was. And they thought, let's cash out one more time. So you can go buy the FC Nostalgia bundle as well when you're buying the FC FUT birthday kit. If you wanted to do the SP objective, which I probably will. 40,000 coins for me ain't the worst, and I probably need the SP. So I probably will. Now, before we go on to leaks, and of course, looking at the market and wow, we made 1 million coins the other day and all that good stuff, we should get some new promo packs tonight, because that is the main bit of content on FC26. Sadly, it is these days. But we should also be streaming tonight. If you are going to be an absolute maniac and open whatever comes out for Trophy Titans, because there will be a guaranteed Trophy Titans player where you can get Ronaldinho, Zidane, EA will definitely make that in the store so they can make some money off it. If you are going to be a maniac and open it, come and do it on the stream. We'll do some share plays. We'll see what people are getting. We'll see if you're getting ripped off for your money or whether it is actually giving out Ronaldinhos and Zidanes and people are wasting their money to at least get some decent cards. We'll do that on the Twitch stream tonight, because why not? But I think what comes out in the store packs tonight will have a big impact on the market. When we jump into the full team later, it depends on the pack weight of the cards and the price they come in at. We could either see the market have a tiny dip and then it rises as people realise the promo maybe ain't all that. But if the pack weight on some of the top-end cards is a little bit more heavy due to the store packs and what we think it could be, that could really, really crash everything else. Because obviously 3 Playstyle Plus, icon cards, all depends on how many of them are going to be on the game and how easy they are to get. But let's jump into that full team and the new Striker Evo leak and what is coming to the game today, but not only today, what we're going to see come to the game tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, into Trophy Titans, into week 1. Now, straight away, a new Max 89 Striker Evolution set comes to Ultimate Team. It's 2 stats requirements, which we don't know yet. We have to see. It could be pace, could be shooting, could be anything. We'll wait and see. Could even be a position. Stats upgrade, crazy, right? Evo's giving stats upgrade. Leaker's doing anything these days. But Finesse Plus and Quick Step Plus. Now, this gives Quick Step Plus first. Probably not as nice if it gives Finesse Plus first. It's nice. Now, it's not a 3 Playstyle Plus Evo, so no matter what, it's not going to be the most hype thing in the game, but it gives a huge stat boost. It really could be, so we'll have to wait and see. Technical, First Touch, Low Driven, and Rapid. A few nice playstyles. First Touch, I don't really care about. 5-star Weak Foot is nice, so maybe it's going to be an Evo for those 5-star skillers that are max 89. Again, we'll have to wait and see. But I wouldn't trade strikers going into the promo, I'd say that. Normally, Friday Evos are a little bit better than the Evos we get in the rest of the week. Normally, they are. They might not always be. We'll have to wait and see tonight. But again, Finesse Shot Plus being a second playstyle is nice. I don't know what you guys think, but I think we've had 2 Playstyle Plus Evos for quite a while now, so where it's becoming hard to upgrade your team with Evos unless you do some sort of mental chain, or you have a card like Cruyff, which just moves different in-game, because then their Evos are a little bit different, right, when you've got those sort of icons. Apart from those, I'm finding it hard to upgrade my team with 2 Playstyle Plus Evos. So if it is going to be a 2 Playstyle Plus, we need to see some crazy stat boost. We really do need to see some crazy stat boost, in my opinion, to at least change the team. If it's going to make a card 91 rated, and that, they're not going to fit Evos for the next, 3 or 4 weeks, then we need to see it give a crazy boost to get in over R9, to get in over some of these other strikers we've now got in our team. I just think we're getting towards the end of the 2 Playstyle Plus Evo cycle. EA are trying to slow the power curve in theory, but in practice, they're not really. They're just releasing store packs and crazy Evos anyway, like the 3 Playstyle Plus we got the other week. So I don't really buy into EA trying to slow the power curve down. I think we could just go into 3 Playstyle Plus Evos as we get into Trophy Titans, and I imagine they'll start doing that towards week 2 of Trophy Titans to try and get people ready for Team of the Season when we get all the cards in the game having 3 Playstyle Plus and a few of them having 4 Playstyle Plus, like the big end cards in Team of the Season. But that's the big Evo we've got coming tonight. We've got no other Evo leaks are coming the rest of the days. Of course, we will talk about that in tomorrow's video or the video on Sunday. We'll talk about what is coming on the game with other Evos. But for now, that's the Friday evolution. And this is the full official stats team. I've got it up as a photo here so we can zoom in, essentially. Starting with this top row, these are the cards we call Look, Don't, Touch. Everything here you see, although it's a little bit blurry, is official stats, is official playstyle. So we got Zidane with low-driven, incisive ticky. We got Morgan with finesse, quick step, and first touch. We've seen these the other day, right? We've seen the first full team. Now, the top-end cards are really interesting. Also, let me know, what do you think about the card design? I like it. I hate when I like something that EA do. No, but on a serious, I quite like the card design. The top 2 rows, like I say, will be a little bit Look, Don't, Touch. We've got an insane Ramirez card. Probably talking top 2 or 3 CDMs in the entire game, even though he only has 2 Playstyle Plus. Intercept pinged is just that good. And Hazard really does look like one of the best cards on the entire game, with Finesse Plus, Rapid Plus, but also Ticky. And should have some nice in-game playstyles. Now, that's great. The top-end cards being nice is great. I've spoken about Boots Regueno and Totti already, how them 2 cards are some of the worst 3 Playstyle Plus cards, but they both look like they're going to change the entire power curve. And again, when it comes to store packs and how many of these cards are in packs and how many are on the market, that is what could change the power curve, and that's what could change the sort of market crash and all that stuff. The interesting thing with this promo is about you packing them, and you're going to pack these bottom ones a lot. Who remembers last year, this Immortals promo? And who remembers packing these bottom rower cards a lot? And I mean a lot. Now, we got the change to being champ rewards the other day, if we bring this back up. These are now going to be in champs rewards, but it'll be, I don't know what the exact rewards is, I can't remember, but obviously a player pick or a pack, depending on what, how many wins you get with these cards in. All I remember seeing was rank 1 rewards last year. I watched a lot of people open rank 1 rewards, and I watched a lot of people get cards from these bottom 2 rows only, and you literally seen in rank 1 reward videos or whatever it was, you would see maximum 1 of the cards from the top 2 rows. The pack weight was shocking on them. Will we see the same this year? Will we just see the baby cards on repeat? Or will we actually see EA give us out some, not loads, but some more of these top-end cards? Now, my thing is, even on the bottom-end cards, there is a lot of cards I am really, really interested in, where this is where I think the market could change on the lower end, because if some of these cards do a crazy pack weight, and I'm talking, for example, Solomon Campbell. He has got Bruiser Plus, Intercept Plus, 88 pace, 88 defending, 89 physical, but most importantly, is 88 rated to fit Evolutions, 3 Playstyle Plus Evolutions if we get them. If this card can go to 90 pace, he'll get a stat boost across the board with those Playstyle Pluses, and how that Sol Campbell plays in game with some of his earlier cards in the early game. We are talking an absolute monster card, which in theory could have an insane pack weight, right? You look at someone like this Laurent Blanc, I guess, who was similar last year. Of course, he was a cam, but you can imagine him being similar to the Sol Campbell in terms of pack weight. If we go on his daily, look at his all. Within a couple days of the promo, he was 15,000 coins. Now, you can imagine if he's 15,000 coins, how supplied this card was. Now, will that Sol Campbell be the same? We don't know. But will Thuram be the same? Will Butragueno be the same? Will Kaká be the same? Will all of these cards have the same pack weight? That Barzagli having the same playstyles. EA know what playstyles are meta on this game right now. And until they fix Bruiser is meta on this game right now. But imagine you get a Butragueno with low driven, rapid plus, 95 pace, 90 shooting, 91 dribbling. And that's great, right? But imagine the Butragueno comes in at 20,000 coins. That is when the market could change. Because, of course, if you're a smart little clever boy, you'll realise that we're getting an 89 striker evo tonight. So cards like Prince, cards in this promo, cards like Shearer will start to fit this evolution already. I mean, Butragueno won't fit, Kaká won't fit, but we're going to get 90 rated evolutions in the not too far future. Even Thuram is an 89 rated card, which is just crazy. If this card here has low pack weight, that is, or high pack weight, I should say, that's going to be mental. So that's where we could see the market definitely change, especially with your champs rewards. Get used to seeing this bottom 2 rows a lot, or maybe if you're lucky, you'll see someone like Cantona from this 3rd row, but I highly, highly doubt it. But the content everyone likes to talk about, the content we can actually guarantee to get. We get Kaká, Salgado, Ramirez, Kanu, Hazard. This is all the SBCs and objective content we have got leaked coming for the next few days. I would imagine personal amount we'll get Kaká coming today, but it could be Hazard, could be Ramirez. But Kaká was the first leak we got, so I'd imagine we get this Kaká SBC today. His card looks okay. It's 2 playstyle plus with average stats. I'm going to be honest, it looks fine. Nothing crazy, but fine. If that is a really expensive SBC, if that is I'd say above 700,000 coins, 800,000 coins, like that's the sort of price point we see this Kaká at, you're going to see a massively downvoted SBC. I will tell you that for sure right now. I think the more hyped one for me, honestly, because of Evos and because of just what, the actual card itself, Ramirez and Hazard, especially Ramirez, by the way. Ping, pass, plus, and intercept and fit in Evos being 89 rated. This reminds me of his FIFA 14 gold card. I am all there for this Ramirez card. And same with Hazard. Everyone will be completing this Hazard card, again, if he's not too expensive. The other cards, I think, just look so depressingly boring. Like, Salgado looks average. All the showdowns look average. I don't think showdowns are the most hyped thing in the world anyway, but even for showdowns, I guess the Kanate and Dro is a little bit hyped, maybe the Stanisic Gonzalo we talked about the other day. I think really, you're looking at Hazard, you're looking at Ramirez, and you're looking at Kaká. Now, Neuer is set to come possibly as an objective, and that is why I would say avoid goalkeepers right now, because getting a free Neuer card, whenever we get a card that people just like because of nostalgia or whatever it is, they normally throw it into the team. Who remembers when we got the Thibaut Courtois Winter Wildcards SBC goalkeeper? Goalkeepers on the market got absolutely cooked. So if you are trading goalkeepers, or maybe you've got a tradable Petr Cech for birthday, or like whatever you've got, just be careful with that Neuer coming. Now, the main comparison I've seen with these is that compared to last year's SBCs, what would you guys say is better? Maybe there's bias, and maybe we'll get more with Trophy Titans Team 2, which could change it. I just feel like it looks a little bit depressing this year. Now, it needs Ramirez and Hazard to save it, but even Ramirez and Hazard are Evo cards. I don't like the thing of every SBC to be good has to then be an Evo card. Kaká looks average. Salgado looks a bit crap. Depends on what price he comes in at, but he looks a little bit crap. I just think that last year looks a little bit clear so far. And I know that Evos are everything right now, but I wish the SBCs came back a little bit. Can we get some big icon SBCs to work towards? Can we get some big objectives that are maybe a little bit more hard to complete, but are nice to work towards and get a good card? We'll have to wait and see. I just don't think this is exciting me too much with what we see coming to the game, but let me know what you guys think. I just think it looks a little bit average. Well, of course, what is this Trophy Titans promo going to do just to the market and the game in general? If you're someone who's fully untradeable, maybe this doesn't mean as much to you, but we made 1 million coins profit yesterday in about 6 hours, and it's not too hard to do right now in the game. I am advising against trading, just going into content today, because Trophy Titans could definitely change the market. It depends on the pack weight. Like I keep saying in this video, depends a lot on the pack weight, but we made all of these flips within 6 hours on Wednesday. If you were there in the Twitch stream, you probably seen most of them. And then we continue to just buy cards off stream. I think the Sports Vinny Jr. off stream made 100,000 coins. Same with these Roonies, made like 10,000 coins a card. Just made some really nice trades on Wednesday. Fluctuation trading is honestly overpowered as fuck right now. It's like crazy how good it is. Yes, I made 1 million coins, but you don't need to make 1 million coins a day to do this. You just need to make a couple 100,000 coins, and then you can do every Evo. You can do the Kaká SBC, the Hazard SBC. So get yourself in the free Discord. Honestly, get involved with this. Just be careful trading into tonight. Again, whenever it hits Friday content, we wait until 6 p.m. We'll wait and see what the market's going to do with those store packs, and that's what I want to talk about, right? What is Fodder going to do? What is Team of the Week's going to do? Are EA going to bring out any nice upgrade packs? Because we've actually not spoke about the expiring content, and that is the most interesting thing for me right now, is what is expiring today at content time. Now, firstly, we've got the over-the-top evolution expiring at content time. I mean, nothing crazy. It's a chain evolution. If you want, you can put it on your Cruyff as long as you've got playstyles on him so he avoids getting that long ball. That's not really what I care about. SBCs and expiring soon is what I care about, because the big one, provisions upgrade goes. Does that come back the exact same? Does it get changed? We could see a change on that. We've had the same the entire year round. EA could easily change that every time it goes away. So it's always one we've got to keep an eye on. As well as that, the worst SBC in the game, the 14 times 83, is going away in 6 hours. You see it massively upvoted. All I mean is, when's the last time anyone got a good card out of 14 times 83? I don't think they exist, right? I think there's only gold cards in those packs. But the other one going today is the 1 of 5 86 campaign rewind player pick. One of the best SBCs in the entire game expires today. We probably won't see another one of these for another week or two. EA seems to run it in like 1 or 2 week cycles. So they leave it for a week, then they bring it back. That's the kind of thing we see with that SBC. But that's everyone's fan favorite. So I hope we do see that back. But also, Road to the Final upgrade expires in 6 hours. Cherky expires in 6 hours. Bukayo Saka, which is a crap SBC, but it does expire in 6 hours. So with all of this expiring, including the Team of the Week upgrade, Could we see today at content some nice big juicy upgrade packs come back? Because that might bring a little bit more hype to Trophy Titans if there's a full repeatable grind once again. Maybe a better pack than the 14x83. Maybe we get a guaranteed upgrade pack that's like a max 89 Trophy Titans upgrade or something. I don't know what it would be, but we did get a max 88 Encore Icon player pick the other day, or player pack I should say. So maybe we get something similar tonight. I don't know, but we just have a lot of content expiring, and I think this will massively change things like fodder, things like team of the week, depending on what we get coming to the game today. But not only today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, when we normally get upgrades. We could see a big week because Trophy Titans, as we showed before, has a lot of hype cards in it. Or we could see a really, really poor week where you can't pack any of these top-end cards and you can only pack the crappy ones in Champs Rewards or whatever it is. So I think a lot of that depends on what EA do with it. Now, if you guys have been following this channel for more than about 2 days, you will know that 85s every single week have made us millions of coins if you buy enough of them. I've stopped trading them because honestly, buying 10 mil worth of 85s, I just get bored. But these now down below 2,000 coins. And again, if you've been trading these, you will know this is extremely low for these cards. And why is that? It's because the provisions upgrade expires today, which is the only reason these go expensive. Now, when we get these supplied across the weekend, you guys know we'll be looking to buy these on Sunday with squad battle rewards, on Monday night, on Tuesday morning when we get the last of Champs rewards. They should be a really nice coin doublet or triplet this week if they go low enough. And of course, if we get the provision upgrade coming back, which I almost guarantee we will. And in general, you guys will have noticed that high-rated fodder, once again, is just stagnating and not really doing much. And that is all because these SBCs don't look that good. What SBC here would really raise high-rated fodder? I'm honestly not sure, essentially, is the answer to that. Because if Hazard's too expensive, no one will do it. If Ramirez is too expensive, no one will do it. Same with Kaka. So for these to raise high-rated fodder, well, I just don't see it happening. To get high-rated fodder off the ground, you need a card like this Eusebio card, like a Maldini card. You need a crazy 3-play style plus card, like an insane one, to really make people want to go and do it and raise high-rated fodder. So I think with this being the last promo until Team of the Season, these honestly could be dead now for the rest of the year. They could be dead. We could see Team of the Season come and kill high-rated fodder. Then we go into like things like shapeshifters and footies or the World Cup mode, and it just gets killed even more. So that could be the end for that. We'll have to wait and see. We might get some crazy last-minute leaks, but we'll have to wait and see. And then another call to sell, right? If you've got any of these Team of the Weeks, they're 13,500 coins, 14,000 coins. Get all these sold before Weekend League comes today. Some people will go and do these campaign rewind picks before they expire at 6 o'clock, which is what will raise the price of Team of the Weeks. But when this expires and we get Weekend League supply, make sure to get your Team of the Week sold, and we can, of course, look to buy them again on this weekend, like we always do with 85s, and make some nice coins, because fodder and Team of the Weeks is the only thing that have done well recently with the actual cards impacts. I'd say crashing's a little bit harsh, but with everyone seeing the Trophy Titans leaks, normally live cards, you guys know, live cards normally go down a little bit and then spike up. People often buy live cards early, especially when these live cards are getting upgrades as soon as next week. But there's two reasons why that's not happened here. Number one is Trophy Titans leaks. If we go back to this photo, I keep going up, is people are seeing these cards and thinking that these cards are going to go replace the road to the final cards. However, just to be clear, once again, I think apart from these top-end cards, it's going to be nothing too crazy. So we could see a market rise tonight, like I keep saying. We'll have to wait and see on the supply. But the second reason is, if you've been maybe not keeping up too much of road to the final, the only upgrade these guys can get, like next week, before it's then 2 weeks away and getting towards Team of the Season, is a play style. Because you've got to think about it like this, right? Win or draw a second quarterfinals game and they get another play style. That is nice. And if they qualify for the semi-finals, they get a skill moving weak foot. This will be the week after. This will be in the Team of the Season market crash. So every year we get Team of the Season market crash because people panic and think Team of the Season is going to kill everything. Because normally it does, to be honest, because we get, crazy amount of 3-play style plus cards. These are going to get maybe, not even a meaningful upgrade, right? But like a really decent upgrade when Team of the Season is here, because we have to win or draw the semi-final games. That's when they start getting plus ones, and they're not going to get a playstyle plus until they qualify for the finals. And at that point, by the way, if Musiala has fell to like 300,000 coins, which he won't have, but if he does, let's say he falls to 300,000 coins in the Team of the Season market crash, he could then be a great investment. But for now, I'm not looking to touch these cards until maybe tonight. We'll need to see what the supply is like. I think these cards could do really, really well tonight if the promo is very, very disappointing. But I'll let you know right now, the cards I'm looking at are the big end cards. So I'm looking at Hincapié, I'm looking at Salah, I'm looking at Mbappe, I'm looking at Rashford, I'm looking at that Musiala card. This Salah has fell from like when we bought him at 2.7 and sold him. He's now down below 2 million coins. Now this card is a great card. Rashford card's an even better card. I've told you guys so much, right? This guy's an amazing card in game. He's actually up 100,000 coins, but he'll fall back down, I'm sure, at some point today. If this card goes to 2.4, 2.5 tonight in the supply, maybe we look to buy him as they go out of packs and we hold them into the weekend as people then, wait for them to get an upgrade. But once again, It's just a playstyle, which just isn't that hype. A single in-game playstyle is just simply not that hype. Right, boys and girls, hopefully, let's see tonight what the pack weight is like on these cards. We should be live. I'm currently in the process of moving house, but we should be live on Twitch. So get yourself in there. Subscribe to the channel if you are new for more Trophy Titans content across the next 2 weeks, because it is, of course, a 2-week promo. Leave a like if these videos do help you out. Let's make some coins tonight. Let's make some coins across the weekend. And let's hopefully pack one of these top 2 rows of cards. I want that Totti card so bad. It is literally unreal. If I get that card, I'm a happy bunny, right? But enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy whatever you're up to if you're doing something for Easter. And like always, I will see you all in a